Let's talk Tanya for the 2nd of Teves. In the previous days, in the previous chapters, we spoke about the Nefesh Elokis, the godly soul. We spoke about its substance, its structure, its components, its expressions, and now we are turning to counterintelligence. Know thy enemy. If we are struggling against the Nefesh Bahamis, the animal soul, we need to have an understanding of how it works, what its agenda is, etc. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 chapters. So, the structure of the animal soul mirrors the structure of the godly soul. And that's because the concept of we need to create a balance between the forces of holiness and the forces of unholiness. So just like the godly soul has 10 attributes, as we discussed in previous chapters, 3 of them intellectual, 7 of them emotional, the animal soul also has those 10 attributes, 3 intellectual, 7 emotional. And just like the godly soul expresses itself in the 3 garments of thought, speech, and action, the animal soul also, it expresses itself through thought, speech, and action. The thought, speech, and action of the godly soul, as we've explained in the past 2 chapters, are Torah and mitzvahs. What are the expressions, what are the thought, speech, and actions of the animal soul? So to understand that, we need to zoom out actually, and we need to have a larger discussion of klipa in general. In chapter 1, we mentioned that the substance of the animal soul is klipa. What is klipa? So klipa is one name that's used for the forces of unholiness, but also in Kabbalah many times the forces of unholiness, or klipa, is called sitra achra. Sitra achra means the other side, which is an interesting name, because when you say it's the other side, that means that you're defining it not by what it is, but by what it isn't. It's not on the side of holiness. So really, to understand what klipa is, I need to understand what holiness is, and then I know anything that's not holiness, anything that's on the other side is klipa. What is holiness? Holiness is transparency. When something is transparent, it is holy. Now, transparent to what, you will ask? Transparent to the truth. What is the ultimate truth? The ultimate truth of everything, the greatest truth that there is ein oid movadai, the idea that there is nothing but Hashem, nothing but God. And everything that there is merely an expression of God and is meant to serve God, meant to serve Hashem. If something is transparent to that truth, it is holy. So for example, a Torah scroll, a Sefer Torah is holy. Why? Because you look at it and what is it? It says, I am God's wisdom. It is transparent to what it really is. A mitzvah is transparent. It is openly and clearly the fulfillment of the will of God. But when you look at anything else in this world, you look at a table, you look at a chair, you look at a cup of coffee, you look at a car, it doesn't advertise its truth. It doesn't tell you. By looking at it, you don't see, hey, I'm here only as an expression of godliness and I'm here to serve God. In fact, that truth is covered. And that's why it's also called klipa. What does klipa mean? Klipa means a shell. That truth is covered. That truth is concealed. So anything which does not reveal its truth is sitra achra, is the other side of kedusha, and it is klipa. So what are the expressions of the animal soul? What are its garments? Any action that does not reveal the godly truth. So if doing a mitzvah is the garment, or studying Torah are the expressions on the garment of the godly soul, anything else, eating, sleeping, exercising, whatever it may be, if it does not reveal the truth of God in this world, that is by definition a garment of the animal soul. And tomorrow we will find out that not all klipa is created equal.